Mayor Gene Stother and Heath Mello have won the primary elections with a 44% vote for Gene Stother and a 41% vote for Heath Mello. Both are set to move on to the general elections to be held on Tuesday, May 9th. Organizations like Bike Omaha and Heartland Recycle have been working hard to make Omaha a bike-friendly community. Checkout stations stretching from Exarban to Council Bluffs have made bikes accessible to the public. Local companies like Gallup, West, and Hewitt could be facing a shortage of employees under Trump's new executive order for H-1B. Student body president Patrick Davlin has been involved with student government since his freshman year.
I've learned a lot about personal and professional development. So from a personal perspective, I learned a lot about public speaking, about presentations, about oral and written communication, especially in the context of being in charge of an organization. So how does what I say affect the members of my organization? Am I speaking on behalf of students in the right way? Keeping all those factors in mind.
Going into next year, with the new chancellor and budget changes, the possibility of new challenges arises.
It's going to be hard as a student regent to know the difference between what students want as a principal and what you know will make the university work, and sort of you have to find that middle path.
Aside from the challenges, Patrick has an important message for his successor.
Is to continue to keep the students in mind, and it seems like kind of a platitude, but it really isn't. There's a lot of factors that affect students, from tuition to fees, but also sort of how changes in the budget can affect them and how their voice needs to be heard to a new chancellor, to administration, to the regents in a way that is substantive and maybe does the right things for students that they want to see.
Campaigning for student body president has already begun and will continue until Election Day, Tuesday, March 7th. Students can vote via MavSync or on an on-campus polling place. For the Omaha News, I'm Gloria Espejel.
We have seen more people who come in and want to do discretionary immigration work. But what I have seen is a dramatic increase in the number of people who want to talk to me about their immigration case.
95% of his clients are immigrants, who majority bring up concerns of President Trump's views on immigration.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
From my perspective as an attorney, I see that as a lot of noise and not a lot of action. The executive branch can issue executive orders, but a lot of the orders that Donald Trump is issuing, he doesn't have the authority to do. He's ordered there to be 5,000 more ICE agents hired. Congress has not approved funds for that. Without Congress approving funds, his order is totally meaningless.
But there is an overlooked aspect in the immigration system.
Right now is a lack of immigration judges. Those judges have already been approved to be hired, and funds have been provided by Congress, but they haven't been able to get it done.
Aside from all the political noise, Ross has one piece of advice for all immigrants.
But right now, we need everybody to be clear-headed and keep calm. There's a lot more noise than there is action.
For the Omaha News, I'm Gloria Espejel. According to Gallup, a record high of 87% of Americans approve of interracial relationships, with the most common type of relationships being white and Hispanic, like this young Omaha couple.
I grew up, in Lincoln, Nebraska, town of 250,000, middle-class neighborhood, normal schools, pretty, I guess, normal.
I grew up in Texas in the border, so Tex-Mex, I don't know, everybody there had Hispanic last names, so I never felt like I was never a minority there because everybody is Hispanic, everybody spoke English and Spanish.
Even though Laura was born in Mexico City and John in the United States, there are very minor differences in their relationship.
You obviously know Spanish and English, and when you talk with your parents, that's interesting.
Other than having a mix of Mexican-American background, they're just like any other couple.
And even though I complain about it a lot, it's just that he just finds something and then he just keeps going at it. He just has to know everything about sheets, for example, and he just will spend the whole day researching sheets.
I like her upbeat attitude. She's just always very happy and positive, and it's always nice. Every time I talk with her on the phone or in person, she's just always smiling, and it's nice. It always brings a smile to my face, which you couldn't ask for more.